episode before the Super Bowl. I don't know. I might do a Pro Bowl show, which is interesting. If I jump into some of the games this weekend, is this Pro Bowl getting this bad though that they have Shador Sanders being a Pro Bowl quarterback? He actually him twice with the interceptions, a rookie. Nothing on him. This is not. I'm jumping on Shador case thing again. Well, how the heck is he in a Pro Bowl? Is it getting that bad? Nobody wants to play in this thing now. That many guys getting hurt, or that many guys that tight in the season. And they doing flag football. Just name the team, know anybody play, right? I guess somebody got to do something. But I guess because the other three major sports here, hockey, baseball, and basketball, have all-star games that do a game. But you tell me you couldn't find a better QB with better statistics than wanted to play. That's deep. He's like one of the lowest ranked quarterbacks that actually played a significant amount. I think he's like for a guy who played like he's 41. That's not good. That's not a good statistically that he's actually playing Pro Bowl. That means we can go. I'm going to play in Pro Bowl next week. Boy, NFL sometimes it's just that hard. Sometimes you can't get it right. Tough sport there. I'm just saying. Okay. Enough said of that. We're going to talk about one of the games last. I want to talk about some of the coach hirings and lessons. I know there's been a whole carousel of coaches being fired, replaced. I think I left off Durham being fired. There's like 10 coaching jobs. I think there's still at least 5 left to still get filled. They got a whole bunch of assistants playing on these teams that's going to find the playoffs still that they're waiting to hear back from. But here goes update. Just right after I finished the last video the next couple of days last week. Harbaugh gets hired by the Giants. Great hire. They got a young team, good nucleus, great defensive line. Hoping on my schedule next year. And got a good coach. Don't know why Baltimore let that guy get out of the building. Not smart. Let's see. Kevin Stefanski getting hired by the Falcons. I think got a raw deal in Cleveland. Cleveland just was so dysfunctional. It wasn't even the coach as well. But I did the one thing though. I think he took Shador Sanders out in that 2-point conversion play that pretty much wrote the writing on him while he was in Cleveland. Yeah, I know. Amazing how he should reveal with 2 references to Shador Sanders. He hasn't even played in 5 weeks. But wow, that's deep to the end. Miami Dolphins, Jeff Haffey. I think he was some type of coordinator. I really don't know a lot about this coach. And I'm going to go on also a little bit about the Lions coach and changes. The offensive OC we got, he's going to run ahead of the guy. I'm not going to name his name. Y'all can talk about whatever, but we're gonna look back like our old team again, like a couple years ago. Our little run, 3 tight end, play action stuff. Watch out for James on those deep shots this time. I think you'll see a little bit better offense out of us next year. And I think they'll actually keep Demo here that shit Dave Soft on that David Montgomery situation. Okay, enough said. They're gonna be all night with this. We're gonna go to the Sunday games. Number 1, the AFC Championship game. Boy, I tell you, coaches, you gotta take the points. Field goal, 10-7 game. Shop, hey, shame on you. Hey, you know that. You have a backup quarterback. You're playing a guy that played 3 years. You gotta get a field goal, get the points. Somebody apparently, you gotta have a couple things. And I was listening to NFL Sirius XM earlier today, and I'll just say this much. You have a coach in the booth tell you, okay, look, either go for the 4th down or doggone just don't go for it. Get your points and all that. They say check the field of defense, see how they're doing. Yeah, for everybody. Number 2, you gotta check the weather. You gotta check the weather. You know that was about to change. You gotta base your game plan a little bit of that. You know you about to have wind direction. You know, 99.9% chance you about to have that blizzard. They could have had that game going 10-10 overtime. That's just tough because Denver could have won that game. And I had them written off at the beginning. I got to give them the props hanging in there. And Leland was the greatest thing either. But Drake May was a little more talented on that day. Or did Sean Payton actually got out of coach? I might break him. We might see that again down the road. Okay. But that was one of the better games I've seen definitely in a while. But boy, the snow, the blizzard, the wind, they made it kickers and couldn't make nothing. Boy, I want to go field goal kickers might be losing their job despite the win. Well, he's not worried about getting coaches fired. Harbaugh fired in New York because of missed kickers, missing kicks. But enough said on that. It was a great game. Congratulations, New England Patriots back in the Super Bowl. That means Robert Kraft is now in what? He's in like now what? 3 different coaches go to the Super Bowl in his organization. Think about that for a minute. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the NFC game. Rams Seahawks. The rubber match, the third match of the season. And this one was a classic showdown. I have a couple things to say. Number one, a lot of people think Stafford came short a little bit, yes. But I'm going here and say I've been one of the most critical guys of Sam Darnold over the last couple of years, especially at the Minnesota debacle against Detroit. And I got to give Sam Darnold his props. He showed up big time. I thought he was going to do a shootout. I even told somebody, the higher scoring goals, the more favorite of the Rams. But Darnold showed me something. Sam I am, Green Eggs and Ham showed up. What can I say? Yes, that's Dr. Seuss, in case you guys wonder. For you youngsters, go look it up. Good fun read. But, and ambiguously, is the one thing that caught the Rams in big trouble all year. Number one, he should kick the field goal for 1 point during that whole series, or go for a 2 point conversion, one of those touchdowns. And fourth and fourth, Stafford should took off and ran. But that being said, the muff punt. Special teams done the Rams in all year and caught them in the NFC Championship game. Now I tell you folks, as much you guys don't focus on it, some of you folks forget, your special teams will save your day. Trust me. Hey, Tom, brother, here, we appreciate it, Corey Rain. I don't think we'll be back online next year. I appreciate it, brother. A couple games where we like we stuck in the mud, a big punt return or something like that. Crap, we got kicking a hit, make a 60-yard field goal. I'm just saying, special teams. Y'all look at it like this one play, but a real team that does that, it can save their season. A team don't focus on it, it would disaster their season at the worst time, just having the Rams. Now, who I think going to the Super Bowl, that's a tough one. So I'm looking at the offense, defense. I'm looking at, Seattle actually score that much again when it don't even be that bad on offense again. Is Sam Darnold really a better quarterback? Or he didn't have an awful, unbelievable game? Is Drake May, is he ready for this stage yet? It's like since the playoffs, he's not been himself. Like he and the Crews do like the regular season. All right. But I'm going on a limb here. Well, I may have to. Right up now, I'm going to go to the Seahawks. Only because they got the one Jigma Smith, Ohio State Buckeye. He destroyed Michigan enough. Trust me, he was in college. But he's the one guy that make explosive play, and I can't take that away from him. I can't. That's the one thing to come down to somebody to make the most explosive play. And New England doesn't have that nobody like that. Really, they're good and solid all over, but they don't have that one explosive guy on either side of the ball like that. That's where I'm at right now. Who knows? I might shoot another Tuesday after segment, Pro Bowl segment, and see what I see this last football thing this week. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. This year I might do one, but that's where I'm at now. If I do, I'll come back next week and analyze it. But for now, I'll see you later. Thank you guys for this season. And I will be doing college basketball, hopefully on actual Tuesday. This is actually a Monday video. Bye.